Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be drawing some hair. I'm going to go ahead and just split the page up into 4 pieces, and we'll draw 4 hairs. But today, I'm not going to use any references. None. Nada. Yeah. Alright, cool. I've drawn hair and heads without references before, but they don't usually end up being as good. But I've been practicing using references, and now I'm going to test my practice by not using references. Yeah. I have... Give me the freaking eraser. I have no particular hairs in mind for these 3. This one, I do have something I'm like thinking of wanting to do, but mainly because it's easy, but also I don't know what I'm gonna do for these 3. Most likely only 2 drawings will make it in this video because of length, but everything will be included in the time lapse at the end, so do not worry. But here is our face. Bada bing, bada boom, beautiful. Now let's start drawing the hair. Well, first I guess we can draw where I think the eye line will go. It's gonna, her ears are gonna get covered, but we'll pretend like we're adding detail. And then like right there-ish is where the hairline will go, because her eyes will go right here. We just want to make sure we're not encroaching on where the eyes would actually be, because this isn't supposed to cover her eyes. It's supposed to cover her forehead. Okie dokie. Go ahead and go like that. And what are we going to do? Just draw a box or a flat line, because we're not adding the detail yet. No detail yet. Alright? No detail. We start adding the detail now, and this is gonna take forever. So we gotta make sure that we're just like adding those bits where we think they're needed. Also, I'm completely disregarding the line that I gave myself and just going straight down to the eyes. I may be doing that now, but I think I'm going to just stay like in the actual spot, like when I'm drawing the actual stuff. That might have been confusing. I'm gonna bring this up when I'm actually drawing the details, is what I'm trying to say. But alright, there's some detail. Go ahead and bring that down a little bit, and then this, how far are we gonna put this out? We'll go ahead and just put it like that far out. And that goes like that, and this crosses there, and this goes there, and this, and this. And I don't know what the fuck I'm actually doing. Alright. Every time I want to like think about what I want it to look like, I look away from the drawing. That's just what I do. Because like, sometimes, or most of the times when I'm drawing with a reference, obviously I'm going to look at the reference when I don't know what I'm doing. And when I'm just drawing without a reference, I just stare off at whatever's in the distance while I'm thinking about the drawing. Because sometimes trying to envision it in your head will make it easier to put it on the paper. Although you should technically be envisioning it in your head the whole time, because, well, you should know what you want it to look like, kinda. Which I don't know what I want this to look like. Alright, that's gonna be a mess. We're gonna have to make this smaller. And then we're gonna have to make this baller shaped more, like more, I was trying to say baller, like more ball than it is. And then we have this. What is this? An incredibly unrefined sketch that normally I would probably try to have added more detail. Normally I do add more detail into the sketch, but for the sake of trying to do what you're supposed to do and make a sketch that's not incredibly detailed, that's what I'm trying to do. Alright, grab Mr. Orange here, who I used to barely use, now I use him all the time because it's like tiny pencil, easier to draw smaller details, you know. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start with the edge there, make that go like that, add a bit there, there, and then the final bit right there. Perfecto. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Is it really? I mean, it's okay. It's not the best thing I've ever drawn. Not the worst thing. I think it actually looks pretty decent. That was meant to be more spaced out, but you know, I don't think it looks terrible. We'll just try to space this part out more. They was meant to be like that, like a more spaced out strand, if that makes sense. And this part is supposed to be flat, cut, and flat. And a little bit on the end, which the little bit on the end is not going so well. Right. Well, the little bit on the end's not the bestest, I'll say that, but it's not, that's not the best, but we're going to move on to the other side and do some shit with that. Okie dokie. Go ahead and go like that, that. So now go. Okay, that's also not the best, but it's not terrible, just like the other one. Yes, we could fix these not the best strands and make them better, but I didn't want to spend 7 years on this drawing, and I kind of want to see, like, test myself and see what I can do. And you may say, oh, well then why don't you make this the best as you can do? Because I mean the best that I can do in a video, so in a smaller time frame. Because I try to keep these 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes they're like 40, but I try to keep them shorter. Because multiple reasons, but the main one, I start running out of stuff to say after a long while, and there starts just being silence. Which is boring. Silence is boring. Silence bad. Bad silence. And what are we supposed to do here? I didn't plan this part through, really, because I didn't think ahead. I was thinking about what I wanted that part to look like, but this part I did not think of because I was like, no pepperoni. I did think of that side, though, but even that side's still not very thought of. See? Isn't silence bad? That's why we don't do that. That's why we don't extend the videos even longer. Even though I'm pretty sure my longest video is like 3 hours, I'm pretty sure I talked pretty much non-stop throughout that entire thing. Except for when I did the Tiny Linies. I think the Tiny Linies was like the only time I wasn't talking like non-stop. And that's because I like never talk when I'm doing the Tiny Linies. I don't know why. Just sort of don't. I guess it's because I'm focusing on trying to stay inside the lines. Alright. That's what that one's supposed to look like. And then it's supposed to be kind of straight. Go right here. And right there. Perfecto. I mean, it's alright. Not the best, not the worst. How do we make this one better? Beautiful. You can barely even see it. Beautiful. Alright. Let's go ahead and add the chin back in. Kind of round the chin. Beautiful. It does kind of suction cup to the hair a little bit. We'll try to fix that. I do that sometimes when I just accidentally draw the line to an object instead of following the actual curve that the line should follow. A little bit of a whoopsie that I continuously do on a regular basis. Alright. There we go. There's a beautiful little head. Should we give her a neck? We can give her a neck. We're not going to give her a little body like we do sometimes, but we can give her a neck. Beautiful. She's beautiful. Alright, let me get a drink of water. Alright, I was drinking out of a straw and I was hoping to make a loud noise, but it didn't make a noise at all. Okie dokie. Now, time to sit. Get the fuck out of here, hair. Alright, time to sit here and contemplate life. No, the next hairstyle. What are we supposed to do? Do we want to do a long hair? Oh, wait, hold on. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Add the hair in the back room or background or whatever. That's the wrong pencil anyways. Yeah, it's beautiful. What the fuck do we want to do for one of these? How long has this been? This has been 12 minutes. I have time for another. What the fuck am I gonna do, though? I also need to breathe. I would pause this, but then I feel like it would seem like I was cheating. I don't want to cheat. Money. Do we want to do ponytail? No, because I don't know how to do that. I think that looks kind of cool. Not like a regular ponytail, but like a bun type of thing. You know what Link's hair looks like when it's like up? That's what I'm talking about. That looks kind of cool. I don't know how to draw that though. Let's go ahead and just get a head down and just kind of start drawing some hair. I'll probably do another girl because I'm more used to drawing girls than I am guys, because I think I've drawn, like, out of all my drawings, I think like 80% of them have been girls. I think. Whoopsies. That's because, like, a long time ago, some random person commented, like, hey, can you keep drawing girls? It's helping me, or whatever, because he was also drawing. So I continued drawing girls. And now I have continued doing it, and that's all I draw. That's not true. I draw a lot of random stuff. There's at least, like, 2 whole drawings that I've not shown on video. At least, like, 2 whole drawings. I'm pretty sure you've never even seen the inside of that sketchbook over there. No, you did. I did make a video about that. I think it was posted today, or it's going to be posted when I'm on vacation. I can't remember, but I did record the video in that sketchbook. His name is Gerald. My sister named him. I asked her what should his name be, and she said Gerald. And then she said spell it like Gerald, but you have to say it Gerald. That's how it's pronounced. So, yep. Also, I don't know if I've said the name of this one. The other one's name was, what were their names? What are the names from that claymation with the dog, and we talked about Wensleydale cheese. Wallace and Gromit were the first two sketchbooks, and this one is Hutch. It's named after the rabbit that was in one of the rabbits that was in the Were-Rabbit one of the claymation stuff. That's what it's named after. Which, if someone were to know what that stuff was, they might think, "Oh, that's cool. You watched that or something?" But no, I did not. I just named them after the characters because it was a full coincidence. I named the first one Wallace, and someone said to name the next one Gromit, so I did, and I didn't even get the reference until my sister pointed it out to me, and I was like, oh, I forgot that freaking claymation thing even existed, and now I legally have to name all my sketchbooks after all the characters in those shorts. And that's the story behind the names of my sketchbooks. Except for the other ones. These are day sketchbooks, the ones with the numbers in them. These are daily sketchbooks. These ones all have to be named after Wallace and Gromit characters. My regular ones don't. They can be whatever name they want. I got Charlie and I got Gerald for regular sketchbooks. But like, yeah, I have no idea who I'm supposed to name it after next. I'm gonna have to watch one of the other claymations to find a new character. Because I said I didn't watch them, but I did watch the Were-Rabbit one to get Hutch's name. That's what I watched it for. So I'm gonna have to watch other ones. I also have no fucking clue what I'm doing, by the way. That's why I'm kind of talking and saying stuff, because no clue what I'm doing. Not a single idea. I'm just throwing lines down that I think look good. Is this girl hair or guy hair? If I know. I don't know if this is supposed to be a girl or a guy. Fucking I don't know, man. Alright, it's kind of starting to look like a girl with that. Maybe it's girl. Maybe it's girl. Yeah, this is a girl. We're gonna make it a girl. We're gonna decide now, so that I can, like, go with this idea. All right. Yep. That's a girl. That's a girl if I've ever seen one. I've seen at least like 2 in my life. So I'm pretty sure that's what girls look like. Alright. Her hair thingy part is kind of very... Why was I doing that? I should make it like that. Okay. It's off-centered, but, you know, whatever. People have off-centered parts. I'm pretty sure I had one when I was, like, a youngin'. Pretty sure mine used to be on... Yeah, that exact side. It was, like, off, like, 3/4 of the way onto that side of my head. That's what it was. Now it's in the middle. Yeah, alright, cool. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, drawing this. Alright, cool. That looks like a sketch that I could turn into something. Something good, I don't know, but something... Definitely something. Now, we hope for goodness. And we try. But we may fail. And if we fail, we don't do anything, because what the fuck are you supposed to do? What are you gonna do? Try again. That's what they say, right? When you fail, try again, or whatever the fuck the saying is. I don't know. Oh no, I'm not a professional. What does being a professional have to do with this? Alright, let's try to turn this into something beautiful. Wow, so beautiful. So amazing and beautiful. It is really quite exquisite, isn't it? I'm being a lot more calm than I was like 2 seconds ago. I think it would be really funny to just like skim through my video at random points and listen to myself talk. Alright, we planned something out. Alright, hold on. Let me erase it and like go through the plan as of I'm going to erase this and I'm gonna move on to other parts of the hair. Because we can do that. I can do whatever I want. It's my drawing. What are you gonna do? Call the cops on me? What are they gonna do? Nothing. They can't do anything for me drawing. What am I doing? Alrighty, there's the hair. We'll go ahead and add some more right there. And obviously we'll add more strands as needed, but for right now, this is chill. We chillin'. Alrighty, let's go ahead and make sure we know where the part is. The part is like right there, right? Probably. Right. Why does her hair go out right there? Because, I don't know, her hair is messy. You gonna judge her for having messy hair? Come on, don't judge her. Those are kind of shaky, and that's probably because I'm in a really weird position. You can't see me, but I'm in a really weird position. One of these days, I gotta just record myself showing the weird positions I like lay in while drawing. Okay, get the with so much hair. I need a vacuum. I got too much friggin' hair. And Mom, if you see this, no, I'm not cutting my hair. Okay, dokie. What are we doing now? Do we draw? Oh wait, shit. There's still an entire part of the fucking face that I haven't done. All right, we gotta drop the silly voice. Gotta drop the stupid voice. It's time to get serious, like incredibly serious. This is very serious business. Like very serious business. I'm trying to think of a serious voice that I could do, but I don't think I really have any serious voices. So, yep, this is the most serious voice that it gets. The carpet moved and it scared me. Why did the carpet moving scare me? I thought it was a bug. I literally picked up a spider and was playing with it like 2 videos ago. Come on. Don't get scared of a little bug now. Don't get scared of a little bug now. What they gonna do? Bite you? It's not gonna kill you. I'm pretty sure we don't have poisonous bugs around here that can kill me. Well, I mean, I know we do, but like, nothing I'm gonna find in the house. Can a wolf spider kill? I'm sure if a wolf spider bit you enough, it could kill you. Or if you're allergic to it. I haven't seen a wolf spider in like a really long time though. Do they just like not like our house anymore? I mean, I'm like fine with them not chilling in our house. I'm just saying, like, where the f they go? Where'd they go? Where they? How am I supposed to do? I want the hair to like curve, but I don't know what the fuck to do here. Should I just like whoop-de-doo, or hair goes right there too? How am I supposed to continue this up the head? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What if we do something a little like this, maybe? I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I lost the idea I had in my head. It got lost a while ago. It got lost while I was explaining my story about whatever the fuck I was talking about. I can't even remember. Wallace and Gromit, that's what it was. It got yeeted out of my mind when I started talking about that. Oh, shut up, water bottle. You ever just tell random inanimate objects to shut up when they make noise? Nah? Just me? Yeah. If a lot of people watched this video, there would be at least one person that also said yes. Statistically, probably. I don't know statistics. Or do I? Wow, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? Let's go ahead and add that little face line because I'm too lazy to give her an actual face. But isn't she beautiful? What a beautiful drawing. Alrighty. Okie dokie, I don't know what else to add, so I think I'm done. I don't know how long that took. Jesus Christ, I have no idea. It says 25 minutes. I don't remember what I was at before. But yeah, there's our little hairs. Here's two of them. There will be two more right here. Yeah, but this is gonna be the end of the video. I'm not gonna do an update after this because I'm actually gonna have to draw this in a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to go to bed. So, alright, bye bye. I wonder what these are gonna look like.